Well, apparently Mark Zuckerberg is a Bitcoiner. Here, David Marcus, he was one of the former top executives working on Libra. He's also used to work at PayPal, I believe. And he was asked, is Mark Zuckerberg a Bitcoiner? And he says, yeah, he appreciates Bitcoin. I think I'm going to try to play it right here.
You might not want to answer this, but is Zuck is he a Bitcoiner?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He appreciates Bitcoin.
Okay, so that was a little clip of him saying, yeah. So he didn't actually say Mark Zuckerberg is a Bitcoiner. He was asked if Zuck is a Bitcoiner, and he said, yeah, he appreciates it. And then I saw someone post this, my goats max and Bitcoin, and I wasn't sure if that was real. And so, sure enough, it was. Here's an old Mashable article about that. And then I went to the Facebook, and it's actually, Zuckerberg's Facebook page. Zuck and my goats Max and Bitcoin. So he might just be joking around. It's still kind of funny, but that makes me think. When you think about Bitcoin and how it's known what the inflation schedule of Bitcoin is, but when you look at say 2032, there's going to be 20,835,937 Bitcoin that are already in supply, 98.4%. Right now we're going to be hitting 93.78%. So inflation gets way down there. And for the network to, for it to work with miners and the security network, they're going to be getting more transaction fees, but also the price of Bitcoin should be going up. And, so you have this currency that no one country or group controls. And then, you got the dollar that's, the debt is growing crazy. And you don't know when they're going to print more money, when they're not going to print more money. It's unknown. And that goes for all fiat currencies. And so I think for me, like when you think about, okay, is Zuck a Bitcoiner? Apparently he appreciates it. Zuck right here, if you go on the Forbes top list, where's he at? Right here, number 7. It says he's worth 116 billion. So if Zuck had 40,000 Bitcoin, that'd be a little over $1 billion. How much Bitcoin do some of these guys have? Now, some of these guys aren't going to have any, but Larry Ellison, Larry Page, obviously Warren Buffett's not going to have any, but, Sergey Brin, Musk, Musk could have 5 billion pretty easily. Some of these guys might just start putting a few percent, Steve Ballmer, but really when you go down on this list, you can go pretty far down this list right here. So here at the number 200th wealthiest person according to Forbes, 9.8 billion. If they put 10% of their net worth, if they diversified and put 10% of the net worth, they could potentially have 40,000 Bitcoin roughly. And you could even go probably down to 400. Now that person at 400 would really have to be putting like 20 or 30% of their net worth into Bitcoin. And so, maybe some people do that. Some of these people aren't going to hold Bitcoin. Some aren't going to hold it. But when you think about the 62 million millionaires in the world, you think about all the different governments at local level, city level, state level, colleges, universities, millionaires, just regular people that is going to put some portion of Bitcoin on their portfolio. That's what makes me get bullish long term. You got the dollar that's going to be losing its purchasing power like it has been for the last 100 plus years, and you have a known commodity that's got a known inflation schedule, and there's a lot of rich people that are probably going to start trying to buy it, and there's not enough to go around. And so I just started to think about this a little bit more when I just saw this on the Documenting Bitcoin about how Zuck is a Bitcoiner. So let me know what you think. Do you think that there's just not enough Bitcoin to go around? Do you like another cryptocurrency? And what do you think the price could be in 2024? And what do you think the price could be in 2028?